Let's do the CougarBoard question of the week, and they'll bring in Jim Evans. We got a lot of questions for him.
We got some questions for Jim,
including your own 5. So I start thinking those through. If you're not familiar with CougarBoard, we do this question every week on the show. Largest online community of BYU fans. Thousands of posts daily, sometimes more than that, depending on what's going on.
That's right.
If something's in the hopper. This question from El Jefe, one of their insider subscribers. For the offense Kevin Young wants to run, and knowing who we already have, what are the recruiting priorities?
Yeah, it's interesting because it's not just recruiting to what he wants to run as an offense, because I think Kevin Young has been at enough different places. I mean, he's coached in the D-League. He's coached overseas. He's been in the NBA for a long time on 2 very different teams with the Sixers and with the Suns. So the recruiting priorities are, who are the best local players? Like, who are the top guys in the Intermountain West? How do we get them? And you know what? He's not going, do they fit our style? I mean, to a certain extent they are. What he's saying is, are they a fit at BYU? And are they crazy talented? Because we just need to assemble the best group of talent ever. And then he knows he's got to tailor that talent or tailor that offense and the defense to the talent that he has. It's not like the NBA where you just get to draft. You got to take the best talent that you can find, and you have to change up from year to year a little bit with what you want to do. Now, Trevin Nell told us last week on the show, he asked him about what offense he's going to run, and he doesn't, Trevin's like, I just worry I'm going to be sitting in the corner just as a spot-up guy waiting. And Kevin said to him, Trevin, I've been around a long time. I know how to get guys shots. You're not going to be standing in the corner, and here's the parts of your game we're going to develop. And so I don't know if Kevin knows. He has an idea of what he likes to run. He likes ball movement. He likes to attack the rim. If he had his way, he'd have a great inside-out game. But he's going to see what that is, and he's going to take the best talent that he can that's on the board that he can get that fits at BYU, and then he'll have to decide whether they're going to continue to be a let's jack up of 35 threes a game, or if all of a sudden you have a glut of big guys that can score, then all of a sudden you play everything through the post. So I think it will change from year to year, and I think he's an experienced enough and good enough coach that he'll tailor that offense to what he's got in talent. The nice part about Brody's this is the model. He's the top player in the state. He's 6'8". He's 230 pounds. He's known as a really good rebounding big guy that can also run the floor and shoot threes. Yeah, if you can recruit that guy every year, we'll take a whole team of those guys. We know they're looking for a rim runner. They got 3 or 4, maybe 5 scholarships to give out, so they're looking for a rim runner. And then you get a rim runner, you've already got a team that can compete in the Big 12, and then, just with what you have left. And then you're always looking for guys with great speed on the perimeter that can both handle the ball and break down a defense, and that can defend on the perimeter, that have quick enough lateral movement to be able to stay in front of these great guards in the Big 12. So.